Legal does not mean that it's safe. Warriors, we're going to start out right now with please subscribe. Subscribe, be a warrior, subscribe to this video, subscribe to this channel, share this video, hit the little bell. I'm urging all of you because the information I want to share is rarely shared on other media platforms. So let's go. Let's hear it for the warriors. But today I want to talk about a topic that's been bothering me. I did a video a couple of months back about marijuana and the how it affects our kids. I could not believe the amount of negative comments I got about that. And I was thinking about something. So I'm here, based in New York City, and I do not exaggerate when I tell you that literally almost every corner has a smoke shop, a vape shop, a cannabis shop. They are sprouting up like I don't know what. So I thought, okay, well, that's New York City, where these days it seems like anything goes, but we'll leave that for another program. And it's so bothersome because there was a time where I thought any of these shops could not be within 500 feet of where children spend time, such as schools or dance studios, and they are right across the street from many schools, many of these places, community centers where kids are gathering. So I said, okay, this is New York. Now, yesterday, we were out in New Jersey, way out. We covered a lot of New Jersey, and guess what I saw? All along the highways in those strip malls, I saw a lot of smoke shops, vape shops, cannabis shops, the same thing. So that tells me, and I saw it recently also, Westchester area. I've seen it in the Connecticut area. This is a countrywide type of explosion happening. Now, let me tell you, when I say legal does not mean safe. I'm going to talk about it again. And I'm going to put in the body of this video some different studies, and you can take your time and read those different studies. But let's talk about a few things, because if you have a teenager, the teens think, and I want everybody, especially today, to really listen to this, because it is not the marijuana of 10 years ago, 20 years ago, certainly 30 and 40 years ago. And we'll just leave 50 years ago for now. But you have to talk to your teens, your middle schoolers, because first of all, it's supposed to be still illegal for teenagers, for anybody to be using at that age. And a lot of kids are using it and they're not getting in trouble with any kind of law enforcement, their parents, their peers, their communities. And that's because everybody right now is focused on everything else. But there's so many dangers that go along with marijuana in 2024. And I can't help but think the kids are walking with parents or friends and they keep seeing vape shops and smoke shops, or if my parent does it, it's okay for me. But marijuana truly, and I know you all know this, it compromises one's safety. First of all, it impairs judgment, which as a teen, a middle schooler in those teenage years, you don't have the best judgment, right? We know this, the studies back it up. Again, I'm going to put some studies in the body of this video. And it really can hurt the developing adolescent brain. It has shown to damage the structure of the brain. Now, I put this in the last video I did, and people attacked me for it. I don't know why, because this is not only common knowledge, it's proven knowledge. It's truth. It's the reality. Get used to it, because that's what you're going to hear here on The Warriors. But going forward as the parent or as the guardian or grandparent, whatever your family unit is, and I remind everybody, the family unit today is made up of aunts and uncles. All different family members are now raising children across the United States. So that's just the way it is. Everybody has to get on board with this. But going forward, we have to be smart about it. We're not attacking kids. We got to sit. We got to be open and honest, because remember, this internet is always lurking in the background, where kids see most of everything, hear about most of everything, think they know everything because of the internet. So, again, legal, just keep telling yourself, legal does not equal safe. But the thing I want everybody to know is impaired judgment. Now, impaired judgment can lead to so many different things. And you know this, an increase online vulnerability, which leads to sex trafficking, which leads to anything online, buying drugs. We know on Snapchat, and other platforms, but Snapchat in particular, 2 clicks and you can buy and have drugs delivered to your house, your apartment, your storefront. When I say your storefront, if it's a child, I mean a storefront, a parking lot, anywhere. It's like a concierge service, okay? So it's a really tricky, hard topic to discuss with the kids, but we really have to. You have to know different things about teenagers. I have to say even like middle schoolers and marijuana. And the truth of the matter is, and we've spoken about it here before in the Warriors, the marijuana today, a lot of it is cut. Dangerous substances such as fentanyl. Fentanyl is, I don't even call it a drug. It is not a drug. It is a poison. It is free flowing over our borders. That is the truth. I don't care where you stand politically. It is coming in by the pounds, by the truckloads, and it is affecting every town, city, and rural area in America. And the drugs, because it's so cheap, right, to create, being cut into the marijuana. And there is why we have the hashtag even, 1 pill kills. It is so powerful, this fentanyl. And I want, maybe if your child's older, you want to share this video with them as a starting off point, a jumping off point. Again, I'll have in the body of the video, because we have to work alongside our children. This is not now going to make them go out and research marijuana. It's in their faces, right? Look, here in New York, you walk down the street, you just smell it all over. How about, I always think of mothers pushing babies in the carriage, the strollers. Those little babies are breathing that in. And it doesn't seem like anything is really stopping this. It seems to be escalating. I say that, again, living in New York, because as I walk outside, I'll always see, I'm not kidding, almost on a daily basis, a new a vape shop popping up. Now, the truth of the matter is these shops are supposed to be for adults, but I have to say, I keep an eye on different things. And first of all, when I walk past them, almost 100% of the time, these shops are empty. It can be morning, noon, or night. There's nobody in them. Second of all, so how are they affording the rent? How are they staying open? Now, this is just me. I don't have any proof of anything. What are they selling? I've also seen in various shops, the few times I have seen people going in and out, I've seen teens, I don't think they're 18. They look more to me like 14, 15, 16 coming out of these shops. And I don't see anything in their hands. Again, I'm always about focus groups and looking and surveying everything. So what's going on there? I have seen a few times kids come out of these shops. Again, vaping. Again, these kids do not look 18 to me. So we really cannot forget about the harmful effects of marijuana. If a child gets on a bicycle, in the city, for instance, or a skateboard, we have a lot of that going on. In the suburbs, they get behind the wheel of a car with the delayed reactions, confusion, falling asleep. It is unhealthy. So I'm here to say we cannot forget about everything going on right now. Yes, it's overwhelming. Yes, there's a lot going on. The kids are falling through the cracks. We're going to be starting May in a couple of days. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Incorporate this teaching with your child. Age appropriate, and it's never too early to start talking 4th, 5th, 6th grade. The first time I heard marijuana, I was thinking about this. I was in the 5th grade. And that, my friends, I have to think now, maybe that was 1971 or thereabouts. So if I heard about it then, and the kids are exposed to everything now in our environment, the landscape, online, peers, parents smoking it, you've got to be that warrior. You have to be that person who educates them. You've got to be the one that shares facts. We always share facts and truths. So again, please start talking to the kids. Don't hide it. Don't sweep it under the rug. A couple of minutes here and there on a weekly basis will do the trick. But let them know, if nothing else, the most important fact right now is the marijuana, a lot of it is being cut with fentanyl. at the tiniest bit, the tip of, let's use a visual aid. The tip of a pencil, everybody, just the tip. The tip of a pencil is enough to kill you. Put the fear in children. It is time, because we cannot have more children. We have an American dying every now 2.5 minutes from fentanyl poisoning. Again, it's not a drug, it's a poison. Talk to the kids. Remember, you're in control. They're under your roof. Parent up. Family up. Make a partnership. Create it. You're in charge. Subscribe. Please share. Talk open and honestly to the kids. We have a well-documented youth mental health crisis. We're going into May very heavy, talking about a lot of different things with mental health. It is Awareness Month. Join us. Join us. Remember, community creates change. Each and every day. It is 2024. We must all be a warrior.